I'm the freak in the women's prison. While others are outside smoking during breaks, I'm stretching and lifting weights. While others gossip and chat, I work on my back and arms, even running 5 kilometers in a downpour. I'm not trying to escape prison, and I'm not pursuing some so-called disciplined life. I just want to take back everything I've lost. A few years ago, my husband disappeared, leaving behind a trail of blood and a bloodstained knife. The police traced it to a huge life insurance policy, and I was the beneficiary. No matter how I explained myself, it didn't help. I was locked up and sentenced as the murderer. The only thing I couldn't stop thinking about was my son. I entrusted him to my most trusted best friend and left her the insurance money as well. Soon after, while talking to my best friend, I suddenly heard my son shout "Dad" over the phone. Just as I was puzzled, the call was abruptly disconnected, and no matter how I tried, no one picked up. In that instant, I understood. This whole thing was a well-planned scam by my husband and my best friend. Not only did they steal the insurance money, but they also got me thrown in prison. But the worst of it all was losing my son. From that moment on, I trained relentlessly, worked hard, all for one goal: to survive and get back what was rightfully mine. 6 years later, I was finally granted parole. I immediately started looking for my best friend's whereabouts and decided to infiltrate the school where she had worked to steal her social security number from the archives. But as soon as I got my hands on it, an alarm went off and the police began chasing me. But I wasn't afraid. Those 6 years in prison weren't spent in vain. I jumped from the second floor, scaled the barbed wire, and ran straight to the beach, even using the terrain to flip a police car over. Although I was eventually caught, on the way, I tried to explain. I was framed. He scoffed. Which criminal doesn't say that? He locked me in the car, sipping his coffee, but didn't realize the keys were still inside. I tried to break free from the handcuffs, and when he heard the noise, he rushed over. In a panic, I drove the car into the sea. He had no choice but to unlock my handcuffs to save me, and in the process, I grabbed his gun, then quickly swam to shore, shaking him off. I caught a ride with a passing car and continued on my path of revenge. This isn't over. I'm Lisa, and this time, it's not that I want to escape, it's that I want to take back my fate, inch by inch.